I'm on a mission to design and build the Earth Kingdom city of Ba Sing Se in Timberborn. Today, we ramp up our food production and increase power for our industry. So get cozy, grab a cup of ginseng tea, and let's get started. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Ba Sing Se here in Timberborn. I am Fuzzbrain. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. So last episode was the first episode of the series, and we got a pretty good start. We built out this beautiful little colony here. We're rocking and rolling with our food, with our water production. Everything is doing pretty well. We also, if we come all the way up here, we fixed our bad water situation up here, and so we no longer have to worry about bad water. We do need to automate these floodgates at some point. We did the same over here. So bad water is going to be no longer an issue, but we do need to automate these gates as well at some point. And we could tackle that this episode for sure. All right, and I also realized based on some of the comments from last episode, not all of you know what Ba Sing Se is. So if you haven't seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, let me kind of walk you through quickly what it is. Why Ba Sing Se is kind of like an important place in the series, and just kind of give you a quick rundown just so you kind of have an idea of like what I'm doing and like why I'm doing it, and then we'll keep going from there. The impenetrable city of Ba Sing Se is the capital of the Earth Kingdom in Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's protected by an enormous 600-foot tall stone walls, built and maintained by earthbenders who have kept the city safe during the 100-year war. Because as you may have heard,
everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
The agrarian zone, filled with farms and wildlife, sits in between the outer wall and inner wall, and provides food for the entire city. This is also home to Lake Laogai, which provides the irrigation for the capital, and may or may not be filled with secrets. Who can tell? The city itself consists of 3 main rings. The lower ring houses the majority of the population, many of which are laborers, craftsmen, merchants, and refugees. The middle ring is home to the middle class of Ba Sing Se, where you can find
shops and restaurants and a university.
The upper ring is the most affluent and encircles the royal palace, home to the Earth King and his royal guards, the Dai Li. It also sits atop the beautiful crystal caverns of old Ba Sing Se. A monorail, powered by earthbenders, provides transportation into and throughout the city, connecting each ring, allowing for free travel across the capital. There's no official map of Ba Sing Se from what I can tell, but generally the upper ring is considered to be a perfect circle, while the other rings are a bit more oblong. I'll likely start by building the upper ring first, using the height to store a bunch of supplies for our beavers, then move outwardly to build the other rings in stages. We've got a long way to go and a ton to build, so let's go. All right, so yeah, I hope that gave you a little bit of perspective on like the city itself and how we can kind of maybe incorporate it into this map here. I'll be going through that a little bit more later, but I think that it's going to be really interesting to kind of play around with all the walls and the different city layers and things like that. Something I've never really seen done before in Timberborn, so should be exciting. All right, this episode though, let's tackle some kind of more pressing issues. Let's come back. So we're currently cycle 7, day 4, and we are in the temperate season, so we're rock and rolling there. We're doing good. We're looking good on water. We're currently looking good on food, although most of our food is berries. So we need to step that up a little bit. So one thing that I did want to fix from last episode was if we come up here, I kind of did this a little backwards. I want, instead of dams here, I want these to be floodgates, and I want these to be dams on this side. So what I think I'm going to do is I did get a couple comments last episode that I didn't build enough storage, so let's do that. So I'm going to build storage for logs and planks, and I'm going to have them bring those up here. And I do want them to come over here and tackle this stuff for me, so I'll have them do that. Once these are kind of filled, not filled necessarily, but I have some equipment here, I'll destroy these and then just swap them over so that we can move on. The whole reason for doing that really is because we want to be able to automate it, and I want to have the same automation for both this side and the other side. And I'll use the weather center, the weather station for that. We do need treated planks for that though. So that's going to be kind of the next task is coming over here. Let's actually go back to 3 speed here. So the next task is increasing our production. So what I was thinking is I could just move everything over here. So if we look here, we have about 200, or like 100 each, a little over 200 per kind of row, which would be more than we need. So let's actually do that instead. So let's get our beavers over here. I don't think we will do this way. I think I want just like a line through here. So let's do that. Let's bring them over here. Come up this way as well. We need to clear out some of these trees. We'll just do that real quick. I'm not really worried about it. All right, let's put in some platforms here as well to kind of help our beavers get across the dam. Here. We can get our beavers across here. Yeah. Can they not get this? Let's go. Come on. 97%. Someone please. Thank you. Hello. All right, cool. We're good. We're good to go. All right. So let's start building out our power here. So that's going to be 115. Perfect. 123, perfect. We'll just kind of keep, kind of keep going up. Beautiful, just like that. So let's get our lumber mills over here. Yeah, let's just do this. 2 lumber mills. We'll do 2 gear workshops. Kind of want to keep it all nice. So let's do that. How much science do we have? Okay, we have enough science. We do need a smelter, for sure. They'll fit right there. And then once we unlock our wood workshop, I can do that pretty soon actually. But I don't want to do that just yet for our wood workshop because we don't have pine resin. So we do need to get some pine resin. And to do that, oh, I did have it open. We do need our tapper shack. That's 500. Or let's get this working first. And then we'll start working on that over there. How about that? Okay. I'll put you here. Let's get all these marked for cutting. Beautiful. This guy should be able to do all that. Perfect. Cool. Let's get storage over here as well, because we need log storage. We'll do that. Yep, just like that. Okay, so we'll have logs here. And then we'll just bring a bunch of logs here. And we'll planks here. Cool, look at that. Econ and Zoljan are in there. Very cool. Alright, let's okay, these are paws, so we don't need to worry about them. These paws. Food is still looking good. Got a lot of fermented cassavas. Love to see it. Oh shoot, the water's out. Crap. I didn't think about that. Get these going. Ooh! We need water. Desperately. Sorry, beavers, I forgot. I forgot, beavers! I'm so sorry. Okay. We're getting water though, which is good. Oh, and we're still up on 24-hour work days, which we need to not do that anymore. We'll do 18. Oh, and since this is all going to be good water from now on, we actually don't need this here anymore. We'll just get rid of that. We'll get those resources back. Be sure to get that. Cool. All right. Let's let me just unpause these then, and let's just kind of keep an eye on them here. Let's watch them build all this stuff for us. They're nearly finished. I just got an alert that we have a drought coming. in 3 days. So let's just make sure we're all good. While they're working on that, let's come up here. Okay, these things are working pretty well, which is nice. We are going to get... What's our canola oil thing right now? We're not really getting anything. I'll address that in a little bit. Alright, so... things are looking pretty good here. We are going to need more scrap metal. So let's just unpause these for now. If we can get one beaver in there. Yep, that's fine. Alright, what is our power looking like, I wonder? Okay, 464, and we need 390, which is great. One thing we can do as well, we have easy access to this metal over here. Let's get our beavers up there and working on this, so it's not such a long distance for them to get up and around. Yep, just like that. This, we just need a little bit more scrap metal, and we're getting a bunch of gears here as well, which is nice. Cool. And then once we have this out of the way, then we can put in a storage for gears. A big storage. Or at least a medium storage. Bare minimum. Okay. We're going to need treated planks too, so let's get up here and unlock our tapper shack. Let's do it around here. We can also get another forester right there. And then we can plant a bunch of pine trees right in here. Where can you reach? Pretty far up there. Up there, yep. It's probably too many. We don't really need that many, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, drought started. 6 days. It's not too bad. Let's pause one of these just so we don't suck all the water out of here. The whole reason I want a smelter in here is because I need to build a... what is it? I need to build a steam engine. I think that's the next thing. Oh, we only need metal parts. Oh, right. Okay. Let's do that then. But we do need hauling posts for that. So we need to also do a hauling post. So... we'll get to that in a moment. Okay, droughts suck because we're not making any energy. So hopefully we'll be okay. Let's just do hedge our bets here. Let's just make sure we're getting some berries over here as well from this little group here. And also up here. Get all the berries we can. Let's just get another storage for berries. Let's add in... While we're here, let's add in a couple more breeding pods because we just want to start accelerating our birth rate a little bit. Food-wise also, someone did mention in the comments about my excess of kohlrabi, which I tend to agree with. So let me kind of pull some of this out and we'll get some more cassava in there. Can't get planks. Yeah, we're all out of planks. Okay. Understood. Understood. And we're out of gears. That's okay. We do have plenty of logs though. So while we're kind of waiting on this stuff to come together, wait for our drought to finish, let's come up here and plan out our dam. So let's get this out of the way. So the whole reason I wanted to really quickly get our bad water sorted out up here and up here is so that we didn't really have to worry about it coming down through and infecting all this stuff down here. So what that means is now we can actually build a little dam here to make sure that we are topped up on all our water. We won't really be able to add in a, what is it called now, fill valve just yet, which will help us kind of keep irrigated down through here. But we can put in a couple levees here, just like so. Whoa, not that one though. And a couple dams, just like that. And that'll help us keep a bunch of water. Our builders should be able to build that pretty quickly, hopefully, given all the logs we have. So let's just kind of watch them do that. And then next wet season, we should be storing up a bunch of water. Alright, drought just ended. Cycle 8, day 1. They're still working on this, but it's coming along, you know? It's coming along. Not too bad. Alright, how are we looking food-wise? We're decent. A lot of berries, which is fine, but I don't want to have to rely on berries. So once these are good, yeah, let's get everyone back in there. I'll just turn one... Yep, one gear workshop back on. These two need to go. We need our planks as much as we can, please. Thank you. Okay, we should have enough power. What did I say? 464. That's not bad. These ones will come online soon as this is built. Just need a couple more gears. Oh, that used up all of our planks, though. Yeah. Here we go. One more gear. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. We can do it. Metal block. Storage. Yep, and we'll do scrap metal. And then up here we will do our gear storage. Actually, wait, hang on. Scratch that. We'll do this, yep, and then... We just need that. Yeah, sometimes playing is, you know, you gotta figure stuff out. Gotta figure out how things kind of flow together. What makes sense, what doesn't make sense, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, you're gonna be gears. And gears. You're gonna be metal blocks and metal blocks. Beautiful. Okay, and we have someone in there. Eileen's in there making metal blocks for us. Beautiful. Which means we can get our steam engine going. No, we need just metal parts for that. Yeah, that's fine. Javin's making metal parts for us. We have plenty of stuff. Okay, we have a hauling post now. So let's put you at low priority. We're just kind of waiting for some of our beavers to grow up. Yeah. And I don't want to lose sight of the fact that we need to continue our food production. So we will do that in due time. Perfect. So we're already on day 6. We could hit a drought at any moment. Okay. This is done. Look at that. It's beautiful. I was kind of worried that 2 might not be enough, but it seems like it's alright. It's coming through really quickly though, isn't it? Seems pretty fast. Let's plant a few more. Actually, wait, let's do some corn. Ooh, what else do we have? Canola, cassava, soybean. Let's plant some corn. Always use some corn. And then hopefully by the end of this episode we can unlock our food factory. Let's also set ourselves up for success over here and make sure that we can, even during bad tide, produce food. So what I'm thinking is, let me kind of map this out a little bit. I'm not really sure exactly how I want to do this. I think we can do something like that. Yep. It's not the most beautiful thing in the world, but you know, it's fine. It's alright. Oh, you need to go there too, yeah. But at least we have food producing during the bad tides as well. And what we'll do is let's just do these cassavas for now. Do these all cassavas. We don't need them all right now, but I wanted to make sure we had them. So maybe that means we don't need you. Give me a second. Let me think about this. So these two, we have our metalsmith, which doesn't need power. Right? And our oil press. Yeah. And then our food factories can go right here. We just line them up here. Like that. 1, 2. We actually have 2 right there. So once we start getting, eggplant and corn, we can add those in. And it just takes 10 metal blocks. So as soon as we get 10 metal blocks... Great. Drought approaching. Love it. Love it. How are we looking? Let's get... Yeah, we're picking berries, which is great. We're going to have to figure out as well... Oh, this guy's good. We're going to have to figure out the bad water dome for this as well. That's 4K, and we need dynamite as well. While we have time too, let's actually, if we're going to need some bad water, let's get some bad water here. Might as well. Let's just get some dams up here. We'll put some dams in, and then it'll hold in a little bit of water for us, so that we can add some bad water pumps up here in a jiff. Okay, I think we can actually probably get rid of the other stuff over here. We didn't really have canola oil going over here anyway. You're done? You're done? Yeah, let's get these guys out of here. We don't need this stuff here anymore. We'll keep you there for now. We'll leave these here just in case we need them for something. And get rid of these planks. And that cassava. Fermented cassava can stay there for now. How are we not getting any logs? Alright, 6-day drought. Let's pause these guys for right now. Let's move them up here. We need to get these out of the way though. Yep, we do. Can they reach those? Nope. They can now though. Oh, yep, we need trees. Are we out of logs completely? No. But I totally forgot to remark these for cutting, so let's do that. Just like that. Perfect. Now they got something to do. Cool. Now let's put our water pumps up here. Yep, just like that. Let's get another water storage up here. Actually have two. You'll be water, and you'll be supply. We'll have another water, but we won't be supply. It'll be for beavers that want to come around here. And I'm happy for them to take the water from here so that they don't take water from here. And this keeps everything green. So, it's kind of the idea anyway. But the thing that sucks though is we have no more power. So none of our food is coming in. Let's actually get these out of here. Let's add these paths here. Just so we can keep our beavers going around here. And we don't need some of these paths anymore. Gonna clean it up a little bit. Just like that. Yep, let's move our showers here. Sweet. And clean up these paths. Awesome. Gonna flip, whoop, hang on, flip you around, there we go. Just so the path is closer. Yep, just like that. Oh, they built that super quick. Okay, shoebray's in there. Shoebray's gonna kill it, I just know it. I just know it. Okay, this is good. Alright, here's what I'll do. I want to put my metalsmith over here. Just trying to figure out how to best lay this out, you know? Yep. I don't need you. Can bring you down. Yep, there you go. Metalsmith up there. Perfect. That's fine. That's fine. I don't care. I don't care. But we can expand our other storage down through here if we need to. Okay, we got power back. We're looking on food. Majority of berries, but we will get there soon. Okay, this metalsmith is fine. Let's get you out of here. I just kind of want to clear this up a little bit for various other things, you know what I mean? Let's also build another water storage here. Bring, please. Thank you. And we are going to have to unlock, yeah, our wood workshop as well. Let's do that. Beautiful. And we can just kind of keep this going down the row if we need to. Not too worried about it. Alright, we have corn. Do we have enough for our food factory? 500? Yeah, we do. Look at that. Oh yeah, dude. Let's get that food factory in there. And it should be powered. Yep, it's powered. Between everything. Which is nice. Alright, one other thing we're going to need to do is, you guessed it, we need our bad water pump. So let's unlock that. And I think this is probably a good spot up here. We'll just do that for now. And we'll get some storages going of bad water. Because we're going to need that for dynamite and various other things. And once we get that going, we have our smelter going, we have a bunch of stuff going, then we can start working on the bad water cap for this, the bad water discharge, I should say. So we just need 50 dynamite, 200 metal blocks, and 300 gears. And that'll basically give us free power, which will keep us going indefinitely. So, I mean, until we reconfigure everything, because, you know, I don't want bad water all through my city, you know? Who wants that? Nobody. Nobody, I say. Oh, we have 13 beavers with no housing. So let's get that going. Just put them up here for now. Okay. Ventures are going. We also need to think about our number cruncher at some point. Where are you? 1.5k. So if we are getting more beavers, let's actually plan ahead here. Get our science going. We need 1.5k. Let's put you guys up here for now. And then I'll put you down at low priority. Down, 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 down. Boom, boom. I'll get you out of there. Let's actually change this around a little bit. I'll do treated planks there. Okay. Let's do pine resin. Okay. Jeez Louise, dude. Pine resin. Pine resin? Alright, now looks like they're making gears. Just takes a while, you know. I think this is the first priority. Although, let's get this going. I wanted that first. Getting this going first, getting our food factory going first is going to be really important because it just kind of like keeps us, like our food is just going really quickly all of a sudden, you know what I mean? We can't keep food in stock, basically. Alright, let's clear out this little thing. Let's actually just put our other one right here. Okay, we got soybeans there. Great. Okay, we just need canola oil. Okay, let's put another farmhouse here. And, you are going to be harvest. You're going to be plant. There should be enough corn, I think. We just need to get them going. We don't really have storage for it just yet. Okay, this is up and running. We need corn rations, please. Okay, let's get some storage going for that too. Let's go here. Okay, you're gonna be corn. Whoop, no, my god, corn. Corn, where are you? There you are. Corn. Corn rations. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, are we picking up canola seeds now? Kohlrabies, no. Okay, let's just pick up canola, see what that does. Because the canola seeds will allow us to do soybeans, fermented soybeans. We'll unpause you. Actually, we'll wait until we actually have canola. Let's put in a little storage of canola oil here. Canola. Okay, you're gonna be canola seeds. Yep, canola seeds. And then I guess let's just make you, for right now, we'll make you more corn rations. Okay, wood workshop's in. We have a couple treated planks. How many do we have total? Hang on. Hang on, pause. I haven't automated this yet. Yep, so you're gonna go down. And you're gonna go up. We gotta remember to do this by the end of the episode, I think, you know. Let's get logs up there. Okay, now you're full up on canola seeds. Now you're gonna do cassava. I wish you could like set a priority order, you know? I wonder how much one of the bigger power wheels gets. That's 200. Step, there we go. How much are you gonna get? 520. Yeah. That might be the way to go, actually. Okay, where are all of our things going? Let's get that going, please. And then get one of these going. We have nothing like consuming gears, I think, right? Okay, now we have canola oil. Get these fermented soybeans going. Beautiful. We just need a nice, varied diet for our beavers. Alright, we have a nice kind of thing going on here, I think. I don't really know. Alright, let's plant a couple more soybeans. Let's just do like this row here. Okay, we got someone in here. Shamra. Shamra is in our little bad water pump here. Just kind of sitting there. Don't you want to pump? Don't you? Oh, you're full. Okay, sorry. Okay, well, we do need to get these trees out of here. Zoofam's on it. Zoofam is on it. Who's in here? Durante. Love it. Corn? Can we get corn now, please? Hello? I think we're just kind of overloading them a little bit too much. I think we need to have one farmhouse dedicated to like one crop. So let's, I think corn rations are going to be the best thing for us at the moment. So let's get over here. Let's clear this out as well. All right, cycle 10, day 1. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we're slowly getting more food. Love to see it. Okay, these two are in. Patty and Shamra. It's almost like Patty and Shamrock. Oh my god, it was just St. Patrick's Day yesterday. It's fate. It's kismet, you two. That's crazy. Okay, things are kind of working. Okay, we have logs here now. A lot of planks now. Perfect. Wait, hang on. I need to do this again. Up here. Let's come up here. Let's lower this. And let's come over here and let's... Where's that? Cool. Then what we can do, pretty easily, let's get our first automation here of the map. Where is it? The weather station? Let's unlock it. You have 300. Let's just do somewhere kind of innocuous. Can you do it like right there? Yeah, why not? Let's do it right there for now. And we'll say active during bad tide. And we'll say bad tide. Oh my god, I can't type. Bad tide weather station. Change this to bad tide weather station. Off is completely open, and then on is all the way down, right? Same thing over here. We want to do the same thing. But we do need to change this, so we have enough logs up here. We don't have any planks though, but we just hit day 2, so I'm not going to be too worried about it. So let's do that. Okay, we'll get our floodgates up here. Get those going, please. And then these will be automated to the bad tide weather station. Off is up, on is down. Perfect. And then I will do our dams right here. Perfect. And then we should be fully automated. Because I don't have to worry about like contamination sensors and everything, because like by the time the contamination gets down here, it kind of spreads out quite a bit, and I'm worried that it won't be like super effective, but yeah, whatever. All right, we're doing pretty well. Canola oil here. Fermented soybeans. Yes, yes, I love it. Let's do it. Dynamite factory. Yes, let's do it. And then 600 is going to be 1 dynamite. That's fine. We'll get that soon. Okay, let's get a couple more in here. Just want to make sure that we are doing that pretty well. That way we can come up here and cap off our bad water source, which would be amazing. Let's kind of plan that out. We should be able to kind of maybe do that. If not, well, how much time do I have? Ooh, I don't know. Let's just kind of get up there anyway. It won't hurt anything to get up there, you know? Yeah, just like that. Then all we need to do is put a little platform there, and then they can reach over, drop everything down, and it somehow manages to build itself. So it's great. Oh, nice. It's built already. All right, we want explosives. Explosives. Beautiful. Explosives are going to really help us. I'm really going to like it. Okay, looks great. How are we looking up here? Let's check. This is all done. Beautiful. Really digging it. And this is, yeah, this is set to the bad weather station. We can eventually add a bunch of like little levees and stuff, or little dams along the way to kind of keep as much water in as possible. One thing we can do is we can actually dynamite a little bit of this out so we can fill this up, and this will green up a bunch of space back here. So, you know what? Let's do that. Let's use some of the dynamite that we have to irrigate. I think that'd be kind of nice. 600? Let's do it. Let's do that. We should have some, at least. 2. We got 2 explosives. Ooh, how are we looking here? Good, 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 good. Yes. Yes, very good, very nice. Yes, I love it. We can also come over here and unblock those. Why not? Okay, let's demolish that one. I think the quicker we can expand and get out of this central area here, the easier it'll be for us to kind of start terraforming all this. You know what I mean? All right, this is done. All right, our first dynamite. First dynamite of the map. Second episode, cycle 10, day 11. Let's go. All right, let's watch it. Let's go 2 speed. This will all fill in. How deep do these, oh my god, look at that. It goes all the way down to the bottom, dude. How much water's in there? It's gonna be so nice. We could have, if we get this irrigated here fully, could have a nice little tree farm in here too. I think that might be a good call. And now that we have metal blocks, we can start considering our tubeways. Yes, yes, yes. I want to get a little bit more, stuff going though for that. Let's to hedge our bets here, since we have a bunch of water in here now. Let's actually move this out of the way. Let's get these gone. All right, what I'll do, let's actually add in a dam here, and then it'll just kind of keep all of that in there for us. That'd be really nice. Beautiful. Okay, let's demolish this one too. Okay, now look at that. All right, this is done. Let's get that out of there. Let's get some stairs up here. We have tons of stuff. Bad tide approaching. We aren't going to worry about it at all. At all, if you ask me. Let's get a lumberjack up here, clearing out these trees. Ba -ba -ba -ba. All right, bad tide. We are bad tide proof right now. Food wise, oh my god, 1.3k. Yes. Love to see. Oh my god, look at all these corn rations. Look at them all. I love it. Hey, what I'll do here, let me just get these out of the way real quick. I'll just actually add little storages here, and these will be corn. Corn. And what was the other one I had here? Canola seeds. Yep. I'll just do canola seeds here. And then I'll just make these corn rations so we can just fill these up. Just fill them up all the way. Alright, so we have fermented soybeans there. Soybeans. Do you want to bring corn here? And canola seeds. But we are doing pretty well. We're out of canola seeds, is that what? Okay, look at all this water we have in here now. Let's get our pumps up here. So we have you. And you, look at that. Look how much they can reach. Or how far they can reach. So good. Okay. Then we're going to add a couple more tanks up here. For water. Nope, that's canola oil. Water. Okay, badtides started. Let's just make sure everything's working correctly. Alright, you changed, which is perfect. It's exactly what we want. And you changed. Perfect. It's exactly what we want. Love it. Automation. What a thing. What a beautiful, beautiful thing. How are we looking over here? We should be good, man. Getting most of our water from here now. So we don't have to worry about draining this out. Whoop. Look at this. Alright, this is going to be great. So let's bring our lumberjacks up here again. Let's do that. Let's get another storage up here of logs. Let's make sure we are cutting these. What I also want to do, because I want to keep as much water in here as possible, let me get them down here. Because this is all going to be irrigated, you know. Get them in here, and let me just put like a little dam across here with something like that, and I'll do 3 floodgates, and I'll put them up to like 0.85. That'll keep all this water in here pretty high. Okay, this is beautiful. This is so nice. You love to see it. What we can do as well, let's actually do this. Yep, let's come in here. Let's put these in. And for now, let's put in some floodgates. And you guys will be set to 0.85. I just want to keep as much water in here as I can. Food and water, we're 1.1k. I think next, let's see. Large tank is 600. Oh no, we do need our, yep. We do need the number cruncher. I think that's the next thing we want, number cruncher. 1.5k. We'll work up towards that. We just kind of rush it. And we can free up all these beavers for something else. We're only 500 away from it, so it's not too bad. We're 400, looks like now. Okay, fantastic. That's in. As we go up to 0.85. Let's see if I can go like that. So we put this in, and then I try to get our forester. I guess right there is perfect. Okay, but we have a lot of water here. Look at that. So I have a couple tiles worth there. And I'm not worried about this at all. Draining. I am worried about this though. You clear? Let's get rid of you. Alright, now let's start getting this correct here. Ooh, yeah. Right there is perfect. We can come up here. Beautiful. Then we can also get them up there and then down here. Then it's easy access. To all the food production. Perfect. Let's just hedge our bets with corn, and then we can change this around here. Let's just make sure we have enough corn, because that's always a really good resource for us. I'll just do this. This is fine. Great. As soon as I start playing in this, the thing goes away. Okay. I wonder why this side dried out sooner than the other side. Is there a reason for that? Is there like something that I'm doing that's like sucking the water out quicker? This is built, so we don't have to worry about that. So, what we can do, once we get the water back, which should be momentarily. Did you get a chip tooth already? You doofus. Oh wait, oh. Oh. Bad water's gonna go. Oh, that's not good. Shoot. Oh, yeah, that's not good. I'll have to fix that, won't I? Crap. Crap, crap, crap. It's not going to be good for anybody, is it? Nope. Okay, we got to fix that automation, don't we? Good water is coming. All the bad water is going in here for some reason. It's filling this up. Great. It's leaving this. It's filling this up. Good God. Okay, that's not good. Okay, this should all clear out. It's 0.85. Perfect. Alright, that's fine. Some things died, but they'll replant it all. We're able to get all this water out of here, though. Can I get bad water out of there? Yeah. Yeah, if I just do that, and then I can just put this bad water pump in there. And then call it a day. I'll just do a little tiny storage of bad water. God, that sucks, dude. Okay, nothing to do in range. Perfect. So let's, all this is clear now. So let's plant a crap ton of oaks. This can be our main. Oh, why are you? That one little line. Okay, this is going to be our main oak factory. Calraz is going to do it for us here. Look at this. Look at him go. Oh, you're homeless. Oh, we have 9 homeless beavers. Bummer. Bummer, dude. Let's get a couple more houses going. Oh, we have 2.1K. Beautiful. Okay, get a couple more houses. Alright, so now let's get our number cruncher going. Number cruncher should be able to fit right there. Beautiful. 1.5K. Love it. Fits perfect. Let's see if I can get a large power wheel in here. You're 200. Take 80 planks. What if I come down here and dynamite this out? Because that would actually be perfect if I just did that. It would connect right into there. Let me do that. Let me see if I can do that. I have dynamite. Might as well. Okay, let's do this dynamite here. Beautiful. Now let's put in our large power wheel. Oh no, I need one more. Shoot. Okay, let's blow it. Let's get this wheel going. And this little connector. And this should give us quite a bit, I think. Because these two are 150. Although it is this, it takes up twice the amount of, or like this, double the size. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. We're just testing it out. Alright, that's in. Let's unpause this now. We just need a couple more metal parts. And we'll be good to go. Alright, you're making 529 horsepower. Beautiful. And you're not connected to anything yet, but you will be soon. Okay, how are we looking up here? Not bad. They're working on it. They will get there in due time. So let's fix our automation issue. So I think we need to unlock contamination sensor. But they can reach that. Yep, they can reach that. And then I'll say less than or equal to, right? Less than or equal to 1%. I'll say, okay, so how I'm thinking about this map is, I feel like that's north for some reason. I don't know why. That's north. South, obviously, down here. You know, northeast, southwest. So that's kind of how I'm thinking about it. I don't know why. So I'm going to do like, this is northeast contamination sensor. Northeast. Okay. And then you guys will go, you'll sync to the northeast contamination sensor. Yeah, off is that on is low. Yes, exactly. That's correct. Yes. Okay. You knew what to do. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope, that's wrong. Do it the other way. Yep, there we go. Alright, well, this is be a good test. So then let's do the same thing over here. Let's do it here. And I need to get these out of the way. It's going to be urgent. I mean, not like super urgent, but you get the idea. Okay. Let's zoom out. Let's copy the settings from this. Copy this to here. Then this is going to be the northwest contamination sensor. And then this will be linked to that. We should have enough gears and metal blocks, I think. Yep, 60... 207 metal blocks, dude. It's a lot. And they can reach this, right? Yeah, okay. So it's gonna wait for them here. Here they come. Here they come. If we need to manually do it this time, that's totally fine with me. I don't care. I just don't want another incident, you know? Okay, a couple more metal blocks. 6... 7. You can only carry one gear, dude. Get you in the gym. Oh, we have a contaminated beaver. I didn't even see that. Okay. We'll work on it. We will work on it. Tejo, why are you hungry? We got so much food. Look at that. We have 34 kohlrabis. Delicious. Delish. We're so far away. Here they come. Builder's gonna build it. Okay, beautiful. Okay, now you're on. Because this one's gonna go first. It's very instant. Measurement 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, hang on. Oh, Northwest Contamination Center. There we go. There we go. Cool. I set it to the wrong thing. And this one hasn't clicked yet, so let's find out when that does. So you're at 0. A little bit might get through. I'm debating I should maybe put it over here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Open. There we go. I mean, a little bit gets through, but I think it's alright. Yep, it dries out by the time. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. Beautiful. KKKK. Sweet. Alright, contaminated beaver. We need, for contaminated beaver, we need centrifuge. Yes. And we have enough science for it, so let's do that. And we need to also unlock our vertical power shaft. So we'll do that and that. And connect them across like that. Contaminate, decontamination pods, 400. Yes, I have enough for that. Need to put a couple of those right here. Yep. Then on this side, I'll put our extract. Yep, just like that. Needs power. Oh, I forgot. Okay, yes. The vertical power shaft needs to go right here. Yep, just like that. Okay. And power goes there. I forgot it has to go in the center of that building. Alright. So we'll get that going. Come on, we just need power. This last bit. There we go. Now you're up and running. And we should prioritize by haulers. Hopefully. Get some extract going in there. And then we can get that contaminated beaver back into the workforce. I think it's going to be a good thing to do. Sweet. Alright. And I forgot to double check our number cruncher is in, which is fantastic. And so we're getting 10 science every hour, which is going to help us out a ton. So what I can do now is I can get rid of all these inventors. We don't need them anymore. And get all those beavers back, which is fantastic. Alright, Joe. Well, I think this might be a good place to end it, this episode. We are looking really good with food and basically with everything else. We just need to maybe ramp up our gear production and a couple other things, but I think we're doing pretty good. Alright, so let's kind of recap what we did today. We greatly expanded our industry here, and I think it's coming along really nicely. Although this is not the final form, obviously. If you've seen my other builds, I like to kind of decorate quite a bit, so keep an eye out for that. But this is just to kind of get us going and get us ramped up as much as possible. And it's going to serve us really well for a little while at least. We still need to unlock our dirt excavator, but we will do that maybe next time. There's tons of stuff that we have that we can start building that with. Once we get our dirt excavator, I think it's on to this bad water source here as well. So we can have a constant stream of flow here to kind of keep our industry going at all times, which is fantastic. And we don't need the, I haven't really built one yet, the steam engine. I was going to build one, but I decided not to. But eventually we can do that. We expanded our farming just a little bit, and we got our pine resin farm going. We have our corn farm here, so we can kind of start ripping this out. Actually, let me do that now while I'm thinking about it. Let me do that. Perfect. And then they'll clean that out, and I'll change that to probably cassava. We'll see. But we have our fermented soybeans going. We have our canola oil going now. We have our corn rations going, and still have our fermented cassava going. We still need a couple other things. Our eggplant rations and our algae rations, as well as our mushrooms, our fermented mushrooms. But we'll get to those, and then obviously coffee. But I'm not too worried about it. That can wait till next episode. But we're looking good. We are looking good. We dynamited this out to get a little pool in here, but I kind of goofed on the bad water stuff, so we did get a little spillage there, unfortunately. But we'll clean it out, don't worry. And we still got a lot of water coming in through there, which is fantastic. And this is going to set us up for a long run, so we can start kind of moving out of this area and maybe moving stuff over here a little bit. Maybe we can expand this irrigation and do some farming and stuff over here as well. Because we eventually do need to start kind of peeling this back and designing the city. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, that's quite a bit. Getting all that stuff going was a chore, let me tell you. And redesigning this was kind of fun. But I think we're in a really good spot. We're in a really good spot for next episode. As always, I really want to thank you for watching and liking and commenting and everything. The response from the first episode was great. I was very surprised. Like, thank you all so much for watching and for liking, and it's very heartening to see. So thank you all so much for that. I hope you're really excited by what's to come. And if you are itching for kind of some nice aesthetic design stuff, check out some of my other series, especially the pressure map that I just did recently. I'm doing like a whole Acropolis kind of design there, which is turning out really nice. So definitely go check that out if you're interested, and see kind of like the stuff that I like working on and doing, and how I kind of think about the map and all that kind of stuff. So, well, yeah, with all that being said, again, thank you so much, and I will talk to y'all later. Have a good one.